Hi, I am Lopamudra Sen. Welcome back to my channel Electronic Science Tutorial. I have already discussed some important topics of digital electronics in my channel. From previous class, I will start some important topics of digital electronics in my channel. Those who are not subscribed my channel but follow my channel, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. It will encourage me. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. सब्सक्राइब के बेल आइकन को प्रेस करके रखिए ताकि जब भी मैं कोई नई वीडियो लेकर आऊँ आपको पता चले. So let's get started. In today's class, we talk about the minimization technique of Boolean function or Boolean expression. Okay. So, what is canonical SOP functions and how it is represented by decimal notation? We talk about this topic. What is canonical form? That is expressing Boolean function in sum of product or SOP form or product of sum or POS form is called canonical form. Okay. Our first example is function of f1 which is xyz function that is equal to x bar dot y dot z plus x dot y bar dot z plus x dot y dot z. In SOP representation, we know that is 0 is represented by complemented variable that is x bar and 1 is represented by single variable that is equal to x. So, here what is the expression x bar yz? So, how it is represented in binary form? That is, this is equal to 0, this is 1 and this is 1 because this is a complemented variable, this is y is a single variable and z is also a single variable. Next expression is x dot y bar dot z. So, how it is represented? That is 101, right? Next expression, how it is represented? That is 111. So, 011 means 3, 101 means 5 and 111 means 7. So, what is the function? That is M3 plus M5 plus M7. We know the standard SOP function is represented by standard minterm and which is represented by small m. So, here we write small m3 plus small m5 plus small m7. So, this is the decimal notation that is summation of minterm, summation of m in bracket 3, 5, 7. So, in this way we can easily define a canonical SOP function using the decimal notation. Okay. Our second example is f2 function of xy equal to xy bar plus x bar y. Again, here we can write that it is 1 and it is 0 and it is 0 and it is 1. 1 0 means 2 and 0 1 means 1. So, the function is m2 plus m1. So, the summation of minterm is 1, 2. So, in the same manner, again we can express this canonical SOP function using the decimal notation. Right? Next, number 3 example, that is f1 function of w, x, y, z equal to function. What is the function? That is w bar x, y bar, z bar plus w bar x, y, z bar plus w bar x, y, z plus w x bar, y bar, z plus w x, y bar, z bar. Again, it is represented by 0, it is 1, it is 0 and it is 0. Okay. So 0, 1, 0, 0. Again this is 0, this is 1, this is 1 and this is 0. 0, 1, 1, 0. This is 0, this is 1, this is 1 and this is 1. This is 1, this is 0, this is 0 and this is 1. This is also 1, this is also 1 and this is 0 and this is 0. So what is the function? That is 0, 1, 0, 0. What is the decimal representation of this binary term? M4, 4. So here we write M4 plus 0, 1, 1, 0. What is the decimal representation of this binary number? That is 6. So here we write M6 plus 0, 1, 1, 1. What is the binary decimal representation of this binary number? 7. So here we write M7 plus 1001. 1001 means it is 9. So here we write M9 plus 1100. This is equal to 12. So here we write M12. So what is the summation of minterm? That is equal to 4, 6, 7, 9, 12. So again in the similar manner we can represent a canonical SOP function in the decimal notation. Right? In next slide we discuss about the how we convert non-canonical to canonical SOP form. So this is the first example. Express f function of xyz equal to x bar y plus z plus x y bar to canonical SOP form. Why it is called non-canonical SOP form? Because we saw that this is the function of xyz, but in this first term z is missing, in the second term x and y is missing, and the third term z is also missing. So how can we convert a non-canonical to canonical SOP form? We talk about it. First we write f equal to x bar y plus z plus x dot y bar. X bar dot y, if we multiply this with 1, what happens? Again we get x bar dot y. Z, with this z term, if we multiply 1, we get z term. Nothing will happen. So easily we can multiply one term. So here we multiply 1. What we can write? That is x bar dot y dot 1. In substitute 1 with z plus z bar. How? Why we write z plus z bar? Because z term is missing here, and we know in the Boolean postulate that 1 equal to z, x plus x bar. X plus x bar equal to, we can write 1. Y plus y bar equal to is also 1. Z plus z bar is also 1. In Boolean postulate we already discussed about this topic. So here we can write z plus z bar because z term is missing here. Next, in the second term, which term is missing? X and y. So here we write x plus x bar dot y plus y bar dot z. Plus third term, what is missing here? Z term is missing here. So we can write here x dot y bar z plus z bar. Simply multiply this term and we get that x bar yz plus x bar yz bar plus xyz plus xy bar z plus x bar yz plus x bar y bar z plus xy bar z plus xy bar z bar. So here this term and this term is common. This term is and this term is common. So here we write x bar yz plus xyz bar plus xyz plus xy bar z plus x bar y bar z plus xy bar z bar. Okay. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 1, this is 0, this is 1, this is 0, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is also 1, this is 0 and this is 1, this is 0, this is 0 and this is 1, this is 1, this is 0 and this is also 0. So what we can write, that is 0 1 1 means 3. So summation of minterm is m3 2 7 5 1 4. So we can write here summation of m equal to m in bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 7. So this is the canonical SOP form. Why it is called canonical SOP form? Because in this SOP form or in this canonical form, nothing will be missing. Here is also 3 term present. In this expression is also 3 term present. In total Boolean function, the 3 term is present. So this is the canonical SOP form. But here the functional term is missing. So this is a non-canonical SOP form. So in this way we can easily convert a non-canonical to canonical SOP form. Right? So here we end today's session. Thank you. If you like my video, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. फिर मिलते हैं एक नई वीडियो के साथ. Thank you.